Okay, it's been a while since I made a video for YouTube, and I keep seeing this ad pop up right here. Need to impeach Donald Trump. This guy, I don't know if he's a paid actor or what, but he's a dumbass. And he claims that Donald Trump has, committed multiple crimes and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we've heard the same old story. So, anyways, I went to the site and here we got need to impeach Donald Trump's 9 impeachable offenses. Okay, I'm going to go over these one by one. You can do the research on it because I don't really want to make a boring video. But I'm going to go over these. Obstruction of justice. Okay, after taking office, Trump asked FBI Director James Comey to abandon the investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 election, which the FBI had clearly connected to Michael Flynn. That's a lie. Okay, and then when Comey refused, Trump fired him. No, that's not why Trump fired him. Trump fired him because he was a liar, and he realized that Comey was just not the right man for the job. And President Trump had every right to fire him. He didn't even have to give a reason. That's his job. He had every right to fire James Comey. It's part of his job. Okay, violating the emoluments clause of the U.S. Constitution. The Constitution's foreign emoluments clause prohibits. I'm a little bit excited here. So, anyways, the president from accepting personal benefits from any foreign government or official. Trump has retained his ownership interest in his family's business while he is in office. Well, of course, he owns the business, but he resigned. He resigned. He does not work for his companies anymore. He resigned when he took office. Right before he took office, he resigned. Okay, what's that supposed to mean? He's supposed to give up? He's just supposed to give his business away? Really? So they're claiming that every time a foreign official stays at a Trump hotel or whatever, then that's a violation of the emoluments clause, however you pronounce that. Anyways, bottom line, because Trump never divested from his business interests, he violates the Constitution every time the Trump organization has business dealings with foreign or American government officials. That is just a flat-out lie, because he does not have any dealings with his businesses. He turned that over to his sons. Okay, conspiring with others to commit crimes against the United States and attempting to conceal those violations. In the middle of the 26th election, Trump's son was invited to meet with a Russian national regarding information that would incriminate Hillary and be very useful to Donald Trump. All right, that was proven to be an Obama plant. She was in the country. That lawyer was in the country illegally, and there was nothing. There was nothing, and that has already been proven wrong and to be a lie. Advocating violence and undermining equal protections under the law. When Trump gave cover to the neo-Nazis who rioted in Charlottesville and murdered a protester, he violated his obligation to protect the citizenry against the domestic violence. Okay, really? Really? Like he had something to do with that? And the neo-Nazis that they claim were not neo-Nazis. They were free speech advocates. That was a free speech event, and they had permits. Antifa showed up and caused the trouble. The guy that ran down that woman, it was shown that he was being bullied, and he actually sped away, trying to get away from the people that were trying to bully him. So Trump encouraged police officers to rough up people they have under arrest. He violated. That's a lie. When Trump shared anti-Muslim content on Twitter, he violated his obligation to uphold. That's a lie. You know, all these mayors, including the mayor of Columbus, Ohio, where I'm from, have actually violated this law. But nobody talks about that when the left does it. And Trump, it's just a lie. He has not done that. Okay, abusing pardon power. President Trump's decision to pardon Joe Arpaio amounted to abuse of the pardon power, which really, President Trump could pardon anybody he wants. That's his job. He is able to pardon anybody he wants. And Joe Arpaio was set up anyways. He was convicted for contempt of court after ignoring a court order that stopped detaining, searching people and based on the color of their skin, which constitutes a violation of their rights. You know what? Who said he was doing that? Obama? Yeah. Sheriff Arpaio uncovered Obama's real birth certificate. So yeah, he had something for Arpaio. But you know what? This stupid. How can you prove that? That cannot even be proved that they're stopping people because of the color of their skin. You can't prove that. That's just wrong. And like I said, President Trump had every right in the world to pardon him. Even if he was guilty, he still could have pardoned. He could pardon Charles Manson if he wants to. Engaging in conduct that grossly endangers the peace and security of the United States. High-ranking administration officials involved in foreign affairs have signaled that Trump does not have the capacity to make informed decisions in the event of a military crisis. Even worse, his actions could spark a needless confrontation stemming from a misunderstanding or miscalculation. But also, every time Trump tweets or makes a public statement threatening the North Korean regime, man, he has created peace. I mean, this is just total bullshit. Bullshit. And lies. You know, I mean, really, who's putting Americans in danger when Maxine Waters advocates for violence? Hillary Clinton advocating for riots and violence. Oh, it's not an angry mob. They're just using their protest. Really? Really? Directing law enforcement to investigate and prosecute political adversaries for improper and unjustified purposes. President Trump has repeatedly pressured the Department of Justice and the FBI to investigate and prosecute political adversaries like Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton is a criminal. Martha Stewart went to prison for not even a small fraction of 1% of what Hillary Clinton has done. I mean, I'm not even going to get into that. She is a criminal. And yes, she better go to prison. Undermining the freedom of the press. President Trump has repeatedly attacked the concept of an independent press. He's called the average fake news and journalists. Yes, they are fake news because they lie. They lie. If you believe CNN, MSNBC, and all these other people that just come on and spread lies, I mean, they're proven lies. They've even come out and admitted some of their thing. So no, he is not committing threats against freedom of the press. The press is committing threats against our freedom. Cruelly and unconstitutionally imprisoning children and their families. This is just total bullshit. Enforcing its new zero-tolerance policy, the Trump administration separated as many as 3,000 immigrant children from their parents in southern border. This was something that started in the Bush administration. I think actually in the Clinton administration, I'm not really sure, but it started long before President Trump, carried on through Bush and Obama. But it wasn't made even public until Trump took office. And Trump signed an executive order ending that. So he ended that. These people are just liars. Liars, liars, liars. Please excuse my inability to speak, but I am just infuriated by this. And anybody that loves America should be infuriated, because these are just lies, flat out lies. They've been debunked already, and there's people out there that actually believe that. You know, get off that Democrat plantation. They are holding you slaves. I think it was Lyndon B. Johnson. They said they're going to have these N-words voting for them for the next 100 years. You know, get off that Democrat plantation. Join the hashtag walk away movement, because these people are just flat out liars. I would say this is paid for by George Soros. or one of his societies. You know, I mean, these are just lies, 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 lies. And according to this, they have um, over 6 million signatures, I think. Computer's running a little slow here. But yeah, I'm just, anybody that loves their country ought to just really, really be upset by this. Um, so far, according to them, they have over 6 million people have joined. I don't know. I don't know how true that is. But yeah, these people need to be taken down, because part of our problem with our country is that politicians and advertisers for politicians and these PACs and everything are not held to truth in advertising laws. When a company gets on TV and makes an ad for something, they better be telling the truth, because we have truth in advertising laws. Politicians are not held accountable to truth in advertising laws. That is a major problem in our country, and it needs to stop. You can look it up. They are not held accountable to truth in advertising laws. So with that, I encourage you to vote. I'm not going to tell you how to vote. Just vote. We need to restore order to our country, because everything that they're accusing Donald Trump of doing, they have done. So Donald Trump didn't do it, they did it, and they've been doing it since long before he took office, even long before he ran for president. So get out there and vote. We need to get rid of this and help Donald Trump, President Donald Trump, drain the swamp. Thank you.